everyone, hello and welcome to the Springtide store. I'm here with Yoshi and Ava. Kick us off with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Floors of Sky. Randomizer
Hi, I'm EpicYoshiMaster. I'm joined here by my friend Ava. We're hyped for an in-person marathon. This is probably the first time I've ever even been on Facecam, which is going to be pretty crazy. I'm going to be here doing the randomizer for this game. Normally we would start with like the title screen. I'm actually on actual hardware here, as you can see, which is a little bit different for me. I'm usually on like randomized, I'm on an emulator. So things will be a little bit different, especially I'm like switching my input methods, so like if you notice me like misinputting several times, that is probably why. But we're just gonna get into it and have some fun here. This is gonna be a pretty great time.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a riot.
Yes. I'm gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so Yoshi's going to be getting his starter now, and they're going to be choosing from a variety of different options here. Since this is a randomizer, obviously, all of these choices are randomized, but Yoshi will be ranking to which one he's going to be taking and choosing the starter and the secondary here coming up. So, yeah, not going to take too much time. Obviously, normal PMD games that aren't randomized. This is not the case. You go through a longer section like this. So, yeah, first dungeon coming up here. Since this is a rando, there are pretty much no other cutscenes that you would normally have in a PMD game, and instead you're kind of just treated to it like this, where the dungeons randomized in random order with random layouts, etc. So, yeah, no, you're just gonna be able to just take it out. Also, all the enemies are randomized, which can make for a struggle at some points in the game. But yeah.
Yeah, so we're starting here with this first dungeon, which is Wealthy Shelter, but it's actually Beach Cave. It's only 4 floors. It's pretty short. So this randomizer consists of 10 different dungeons. They're all of varying length. We're also going to have a fun surprise section with oh, you have Spatial Ren. That's fun. Crazy things like that will happen all of the time.
Yeah. To be fair, special. Well, are the stats randomized here?
No.
Okay. But special random on the Machamp isn't too dangerous in that case.
Yeah, you also can't necessarily reference like stats. If you know stats from like mainline, they do not apply here.
Sure.
Things are very different. If I had my friend Strife here, he would be listing off several insane statistics that are like they make like no sense. There's like cases where something has more special attack than legendaries for absolutely no reason. There are Pokemon that can literally fly but for some reason aren't water walking.
Incredible.
It's a whole thing.
As you can see, I am not an expert on this game, but hey, I'm here to try to provide something of value at least. But yeah, no, that's incredible that the stats are like...
Yeah, they're their whole thing.
Yeah, no. So Yoshi's just gonna be leveling up here, gonna be seeing stats, not exactly the most giving of seeing the stats, but yeah, I'm gonna be finishing up the dungeon here.
Yeah, so we got now one boss. Our good friends here.
Gonna be finishing up this boss pretty
To
quickly.
use Leer, we're gonna turn that off for you. That's not very helpful. I prefer Thunder Punch.
There's supposed to be a list on the couch on the screen, but I made a quick mistake that I can't fix without resetting the timer now, so we'll have that for future runs. Apologies.
Alright, so we're actually going to be doing something a little bit weird here in the start of the second dungeon. We're actually going to give up twice, which might seem a little counterintuitive considering we probably want to proceed and to not give up, but it's actually going to be very helpful. Hold on. Before we give up here, I am most certainly taking this. That is a golden seed. That raises our level by 5. And we can take it for free from the shop.
Yeah, because you don't need it, because you were giving up anyways. And then you can just use it. Oh, that's incredibly good. Yeah, cheating.
Okay. Also, we have these rare fossils here, which I'm probably not going to keep whenever I give up again, but I'm going to just take them on the chance that I do.
Yeah, why not try?
Yeah, so these rare fossils are incredibly helpful. You can throw them basically across the entire room. They deal 100 damage, which pretty much insta-kills any Pokemon through the entire randomizer, so they are like crucial.
Except as you mentioned, Wailord in
yeah,
the final
Wailord
dungeon.
on the final dungeon is like incredibly like beefy in health. It's the only exception. And so the reason we gave up twice is because there's like forgiveness mechanic on like the very first actual mission. This is like when you meet the guild and all that, which we've all skipped of course because we have like no cutscenes. And so they kind of like feel bad for you, and so they give you a couple like items to help you out whenever you fail twice, which is like a Reviver Seed, an Oran Berry, and I think a Max Elixir, which are incredibly helpful. We really want revivers, especially just because there's a lot of chaos that can happen.
Yeah,
and so it's nice to have like that safe reassurance.
Yeah, revivers are super useful. Nice spawn there on the staircase.
Yeah.
That's been going pretty smoothly so far, I believe.
Yeah, honestly. It's pretty good.
Can't wait for it to completely fall apart because it's a Pokemon speedrun.
Yep. So in terms of things I'm going to be looking for, like items, so obviously I'm going to be looking for more rare fossils. I would like as many rare fossils as possible. Also in turn, oh, nice. We take those. And that's the end of the second dungeon. I actually wanted to take the shop there, but I accidentally skipped through it, but that's fine.
Are you able to take the shop just on the next one? In that case?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get like a chance pretty much every floor. Well, any floor you would have normally. Because like, we're still actually going through the game like as you would. So any of the times you would actually be able to go to the shop, it lets you go to the shop.
Right.
That's actually a bit risky. That's pretty high damage. I'm gonna let Toto dally with us.
Okay.
And I'm also going to get myself... Oh, never mind. I did lose the...
You lost
I don't have
fossil?
them. Yeah, so whenever you die, you lose like half your items and all your money. So it would have been pretty unreasonable to expect to have my items, but it would have... Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Let's get out of the way. Oh!
Okay.
Yeah. Stuff like this is going to happen all the time. It is, even if we die, it's not that bad because we're on like floor 2. We don't really have much to... Oh, get owned.
The high jump kick and miss.
Get owned.
Actually owned. This sure is a Colo reference. A bad Meditai. A bad Spoink and
That is a fast
and a high jump kick miss.
though.
Are the stats for leveling up tweaked at all? Because, or are the enemies fine-tuned for your stats?
Oh no.
Oh.
I got countered. That's fine. It's on like the first few floors. Okay, I can actually check out the shop now. And so the particular things I'm going to be looking for the shop are these incredibly high price items, and also I will take a Gone Pebble. It's a really weird item, but it has a very niche use.
Okay.
You can look for items that'll have like a ridiculous price, like golden seeds and rare fossils. And they will look like they have a really high price, but they're actually not really meant to be sold in shops. So they'll end up being for free. And we like free stuff.
That sounds convenient.
Yeah. It's very nice. So now I'm entering this with the expectation that this dungeon is pretty dangerous so far. The lineup of stuff has been pretty like high, heavy hitting moves. Which is not necessarily what you want to see, but we're gonna make it work.
Yes.
This seed has been like verified. It was actually ran by like a couple people for me. I was asking like, hey, can you get me a marathon seed? So people have already raced this, so I know that you can in fact complete it. Several people have been running it.
Yeah, you really want to vet a seed before a marathon run
Yeah.
for a run like this, because not vetting a seed can lead to absolutely disaster seeds where you just can't complete it because it's borderline impossible. Or even just impossible.
Yeah.
So you don't want to end up in that scenario, and hence the seed is definitely heavily vetted. So, you know, if 3 people have been able to complete runs, I'm sure
Yep.
you'll be able to get through it this time too.
So some of the things I haven't really been talking about are stuff with the layouts. I haven't really seen any of the interesting, like, really easy to spot layouts yet. But like this, the randomizer, well, no, just PMD in general has like subsets of like layout generation patterns. Like they have algorithms for how they generate layouts. Oh, actually, this is one of them. So this is the inside rooms layout. So all of the, you'll notice, actually, never mind, it's not. Dang, I I got fooled. But basically there's an inside rooms layout where you'll have a path on all of the outside outskirts, and all the rooms will be on like the inside corners. Not corners. The inside sides.
Inside sides.
Words are hard.
Words are hard.
I'm noticing this generation pattern really likes having these loops here, which is an annoying waste of time because you'll end up going down a path and it'll be pointless.
Yeah. I guess it's compensating for the good room RNG that you had on the first 2 dungeons.
Yeah. We're actually nearly to the end of Mount Bristle here. It should be 9
Right.
floors. Oh, this is one of the worst layouts. It is what my friend Strife incorrectly calls as the ladder layout, but no one has a better name for it. All of the rooms are on the outskirts, and there are tons of paths in the middle. It is the most annoying thing you can imagine. Because, like, it's just such a hassle to navigate, and there's so many rooms all over the place.
Yeah, I'm recognizing a lot of these layouts from playing it myself. Obviously, I haven't speedrun it like this, or played a rando, but like I'm recognizing a lot of the patterns for sure. So
this actually is another layout. This is the Beetle Layout, as I call it. It has a big room in the center, and then 3 rooms on each side. You'll see on like the left and right.
yeah,
Yeah, so like I know
Okay,
it can come
so
up here, and it's right
you
here.
got the.
Okay, this is our first like actual boss. This would be Drowsy, but instead it's Infernape. Oh, you have counterattack.
That is scary.
Do
Oh,
I
paralyzed
have
though.
any...
So
Okay, I'm actually going to, this is a little bit weird, I'm going to use the Gone Pebble on Totodile.
and what is the
This
niche
is-
pay?
This is a pretty much like a weird meme item almost. It like plays this cutscene and it'll set him to endure. So like if Totodile is going to die, Totodile will actually. Oh no!
Oh no!
What is this?
This moveset is.
I'm going to assume that people probably had rare fossils here, which makes this a little bit more annoying because I don't exactly have that. I don't really have any items to work with, so I kind of have to wait this out.
Yeah. Well, you
Endure
were able
faded.
to. Oh,
Okay, we're good. We're
okay.
good. All right, Mount Bristle done. Awesome.
Not scary at all.
Okay, not really anything useful there. And then we're going to proceed to the 4th dungeon. What is this? Waterfall Cave? Should be. Which is a little bit shorter than Mount Bristle.
This is a beautiful dungeon. I'm really liking this color scheme here.
Even if it's not actually Waterfall Cave layout.
Alright. Yeah, that's probably.
But it is pretty though.
Yeah, it's pretty. Oh. Totodile's watching out. Don't worry.
Thanks, Totodile. You got this. In terms of like items I'll be looking for, I would really like to see a link box, which lets us like basically use multiple moves in the same turn. It's really nice, especially like if I get later and I have several attacking moves I like to use. This is a little scary. I'm gonna step up. I'll let Totodile deal with this. It is kind of nice because you're not you can take your time with any input, so you really want to like think things out. If like another move could kill you, you really want to make sure you take the time to think and like, okay, what is the best decision here? Like right here, I'm gonna step back and let Totodile deal with this. That was really good.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot of on-the-fly thinking and decision making in this, and it's better to take your time a little bit than just throw away your run due to making a easy mistake. Heal seed? No, what you were looking for, I believe, but...
Yeah, it is a little bit helpful. It heals any status conditions. There we go. Rare fossils, finally. Okay, rare fossils are the
6
item
of them,
of the
too.
run. We're going to set them, which lets us basically just throw them wherever we want.
So, again, if no one caught that, those rare fossils deal 100 damage on each hit, which is super useful.
Yes.
So, you'll just be going to be using them quite a lot throughout this run, hopefully.
Yes.
And they one-shot pretty much anything, so if you get into a scary situation, that's what you gotta sort through for a lot of this.
More.
Oh, even more rare fossils.
Basically what we want to do is stockpile them for the very end of the run, because normally what happens is as we get towards the end, that's when our moves start kind of like dropping out in power if we don't necessarily like collect things.
Yeah.
Like if we don't get stuff like link boxes and things, moves can get a little scary. The point of like actually using rare fossils is stuff like this. If I'm really worried that a situation could potentially go bad, just throw a rare fossil, chuck it. It has like I think it's 75% accuracy, something like that. So it's not perfect, but in a pinch, it is probably your best option.
Yeah, it's
That is a really rude. Do any of these moves actually do damage?
rock climb does.
Oh, wait, rock climb. Oh, okay. Yeah, for some reason I thought that was
What did you think it was?
I thought it was the HM move. I don't remember what it's called. It has like a similar name.
Rock smash?
Yeah, which
Okay.
is completely useless. It has 99 PP and it just breaks a wall.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, no. Rock
But
climb.
yeah, no, we rock climb. Yeah.
It's confusing when you say the HM because rock climb is also in like the generation it was introduced is also an HM. Or yeah, it's also an HM. So
Oh,
it didn't really
wait,
narrow
they
it
both?
down.
Oh.
Oh, was that one of yeah? That's,
Yes. I'll also take another Gone Pebble.
my beloved Count Pebbles.
I don't think I ever actually, I don't remember if I actually explained what it does. Basically, it gives you an endure status for a few turns after playing this cutscene where it's like, oh, I miss my friend. And it's very nice. It's probably like the most niche thing. I kind of memed about picking it up whenever I was racing with some of them. And I don't think they actually realized what it did. There was one time it actually did save me because that endure status can really help in the event that like the foe you're against has like terrible moves that can like counter you. Counters
Yeah.
are really bad in this game. Also, multi-hit moves are broken. You do not want to get multi-hit. Okay, we gotta go out. This is the Beetle Layout again.
Yeah, Skitty is. I'm not sure. I don't know about this game, but I believe Skitty is like the main in some of the games, in the normal run, or at least it was. At least it's pretty powerful because it gets like double slap or whatever and other
Yeah.
super powerful moves. There are probably many reasons. I'm not an expert on PMD, but I know. I'm pretty sure Skitty is used in some
Yeah,
of the
Skitty is actually
mainline
used
runs.
in PMD.
Yeah. So obviously it's random here, but
It does have the same stats though, which
Yeah.
is we have like a full tier list. Ooh, we want those rare fossils. There's like a pretty much a tier list. Strife and Zabrews have put together for the randomizer. You'll know a lot of the entries in there are very much not necessarily what you would expect from your mainline knowledge. But like some of the best include like Chatot. Chatot is actually one of the very best in the randomizer.
oh wow.
Where do you Chatot?
Chatot.
I love to shake with my friends.
Shading.
I love the shade with my
My favorite emote, shading.
look at shading.
This is a fun layout. This is
Just shading.
I call this 5
Yeah.
across. So it's literally just 5 rooms in a straight line, pretty much.
Well, it's very convenient
Yeah.
and fast.
I'm waiting for the cross layout. I'm surprised it hasn't showed up.
Oh, I know that layout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an iconic layout. It's an experience.
Oh, we
Oh,
finally
you missed a rare fossil.
Put it out. I can pick it up.
Oh,
No.
you just got rock climbed back.
Rude.
Yeah. Using your own techniques against you,
I can't believe it.
SMH.
As long as no one throws a rare fossil at me.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think that's actually possible.
That would be
But I could be
hilarious.
wrong. That would be funny.
That would be.
It would be
Oh my.
absolutely devastating, but it would be funny.
It would be. Yeah, it would be amazing. Oh.
Okay, we're gonna address the situation. I do have revives. Revivers are very useful. That's why I did the give up strats earlier.
Yeah.
Exactly because of cases like that. I want to avoid using them. Oh my gosh, stop having room moves, people. Room moves are very annoying.
And super powerful
Yeah.
because they hit multiple folks, and that's highly disadvantageous for you. So
Yes.
yeah. Guess you're just gonna be heading through the dungeon here. Hopefully, no more scares. Hopefully.
Hopefully. How
you
many
never know.
do I have? I have 16. Okay, yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, you've been kind of stacked on rare fossils.
I really want to avoid using them as much as possible, like if I can avoid it, but like if I have to choose between dying and using a rare fossil, use a rare fossil.
Toxic.
I didn't realize that some of the dungeons went up, and I was like, Wait, why are you going to floors you've already been to? Hold on.
I am...
Toxic is scary.
Wait, hold on.
Do you know
You
how to
remember that
catch
heal
it?
speed?
Oh, yeah, true. That does heal status. I did call it useless. Or I didn't call it useless, but I did.
It actually was very relevant.
Yeah.
Also an Oranberry, which I also do have.
Yeah.
I'm going to use
You have
that.
another Oranberry, though, don't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should have one from the Give Up shop. More fossils.
Okay, so you have 21 now? Or
Yes.
Yeah, 21.
Oh, so this should be Applewoods, which will be 12 floors.
Okay. How many do you want for how many rare fossils do you want for the final boss?
You want 5? Well, at least 5. 5 is enough to kill the final boss. It has 500 health.
So you definitely have enough in that case.
Yeah, but like the main thing is like keeping him for the last 2 dungeons, because that's when like the enemy scaling really starts mattering.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like ideally, I have enough that I can just chuck them and run.
Seems...
Because throwing a rare fossil is a lot faster than most other options. You are annoying. Goodbye.
Yeah, that Moa was just gonna stall you out there, pretty much. Might as well throw it. So, I assume then the RNG for the staircases matters the most also in the final dungeons?
Yeah. It's pretty interesting because like the layouts you can expect are totally you have no idea what you're going to expect in like specifically a randomizer format. Whenever you're playing normally, all of the layouts have specific algorithmic generations, and so you know what you're going to get whenever you go into them. We actually have a friend here, Alakazam, who is basically replacing Bidoof. I don't know what Alakazam has. We're going to hope it is not bad. That is basically the thing we want. We don't want Alakazam to die here. They are our friend. Where are my lock-on seeds? Lock-on specs. They're very helpful. They increase our throwing accuracy, which basically means our rare fossils are going to hit.
Yeah, can
Very
they
nice.
miss now?
I don't know if it actually increases to full, but I know it's better.
Alex
And you can see rare fossils.
spikes.
What? I actually didn't know you could throw them at your partner.
We're learning new things today. Alex Sam's also just spamming spikes.
Trust no one.
Trust no one.
Yeah, you...
Not even myself.
Quick aside, we do have an incentive for the Pokemon Legends Arceus run coming up after this. I realize at the bottom right it says that Head Randomizer Dungeon is after this. That is not correct. That's what you're currently watching. But there is an incentive for the next run, which is Pokemon Legends Arceus by Etiquette, and that'll be for Name the Trainer. So if you have an idea for that trainer name, get those donations in as soon as possible.
Please do. Twin Needle, another very annoying move because it hits twice.
can it poison? It can in the main line.
I would guess it can. I'm gonna hope it doesn't.
It probably can. Maybe not.
Whew!
Oh, that's scary.
There's a lot of enemies in this room, which I'm not a fan of. Alakazam, do you have anything useful
Spikes
whatsoever?
spikes and ground so far. This is so... Oh,
This is a very scary situation. I'm just hoping none of you have, like...
Range move or room moves. Oh!
Okay.
Oh my lord, that was scary.
We got a gun, Pebble.
Okay, they're on saved
The run
now.
is saved.
Okay, you did get a good room RNG here though, so...
Okay, this is actually the shorter of the 2 that we have to deal with Alakazam for. This is Craggy Coast. It's 9 floors. The hardest dungeon of the randomizer is going to be the one after this, which is Mount Horn. It is 14 floors. It is the most scary part.
Well, that sure sounds scary, yeah. Oh. This Alakazam does not have anything useful. Oh.
Literally, this Alakazam's just kind of vibing. Which,
Yeah.
you know what? I respect.
Wasting time too, with growl and spikes.
Yeah, it could be worse though. It could have item sniffer or whatever it's called, where basically every time you start a floor, it'll be like, hey, there's X number of items on this floor, which would be great in a casual playthrough, but is incredibly annoying because it takes like 5 seconds every time it pops up at the start of a floor.
Lovely.
Alakazam!
Stop spamming spikes.
Wait, you do have a move.
Oh,
Good job, Alakazam.
unheard of.
That is
themes.
really nice.
Oh, did you get lava plume?
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
Let's go Totodile.
I'm not sure how Skitty's special attack actually works, but... What did he get hit by there? Heat Wave?
I think so.
Yeah.
All the
looked
room
like
moves
it.
are incredibly annoying.
Yeah, no, they're terrible,
There you
especially
go.
if there are multiple room move users in the same room.
Yeah.
That gets real spooky real fast.
So now we're in the Crucial Tent, aka Mount Horn. This is 14 floors of pain. And this is actually the layout I was talking about way earlier. This is the internal
cross.
rooms.
Oh, yeah.
So all of this whole thing is a path. You'll just literally go in a circle. If you go on the outside, you have to go to the inside to find all the rooms. You haven't
Incredible.
even seen a cross.
Yeah,
I'm
no cross
surprised.
yet so far.
Cross is the fun layout because it's easy. I guess they don't want us to have a good time.
Having a good time sounds fast.
True.
I'm not sure the game wants you to go fast.
I guess not. That
Exits
was
are
actually a little
scary.
scary.
Yeah.
I probably should have thrown a foxhole or stepped back, but it was fine.
Alright. Decent so far.
Yeah.
No
floor
major
4.
scares. Except for the Exeter one. But
Yeah.
do you ever care about food?
Yes, sometimes. It's usually if you have like really bad RNG, you can get to a point where food matters. It'll probably matter on this dungeon just because it's so long. I did pick up a big apple earlier, which is really going to... Alakazam, you have these moves and you haven't been using them? That is incredibly useful.
Yeah, that's a multi-hit move there with Boomerang. So, you know, super useful. I really wish Sam started using that earlier instead of spamming Growl and Spikes.
Yeah, you know, just Alakazam really being toxic, you know?
Yeah, toxic PSR, SMH. Oh, this has been a nightmare room.
Yeah, we hate this layout
Yeah,
with a passion.
of course you can get it on the last one too.
Yep.
You love to see that. Yeah, no.
We have time for a couple donations.
Yes.
We
Go for
have $10 from Jordan97. He says, good luck with the run and with the marathon overall. We have another $10 from Jordan97, which says, if I could have chosen to cosplay Pikachu's Leafeon outfit, I would have, for compensive. Because Jordan did put $1 to naming every single thing that we have a naming incentive for in the entire marathon as Leafeon.
Oh, Jordan, I love you.
Sick. We have $5 from Frozen Flygon, who says, hello, I will donate $5 for every Flygon or Trapinch we see this weekend. You are all red. Hope to be there IRL someday. Heart. I'm just gonna, like, constantly die in the one Trapinch and Oras now.
Sure.
$20 from Insomnia, who said, it's always a blessing to see PMD, let alone for a good cause, and run by Yoshi. Truly a win-win-win. Thank you, everyone, for your donations.
Thank you, everyone.
Appreciate it a lot. Keep them coming. And keep donating for naming everything Leafeon.
Yes.
That would be wholesome.
Or perhaps not Leafeon.
You could-
There are, in fact, other names.
Sylveon is the mascot of our event. So
It is true.
that's just-
We
that's
have
just-
Sylveon
It's
here.
just an option, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can actually see the Sylveon. It's kind of face planted off of the...
Can you show it, Ava?
It's probably preferable to my face. I can just hold it up. But have you considered that actually Leafeon is a better Pokemon?
No.
God.
I
Come to
will
my
not
house.
consider.
Yeah,
These lies.
true. I should thread carefully. My bad.
We're about like halfway through this dungeon. 14 floors. We're on floor 8. Things have been going pretty well. Nice rare fossils. That's a really nice restock, which is going to make me feel a little bit more confident using rare fossils more.
Yes, I am now repping. I'm atoning for my sins.
No.
Oh, I'm confused. That is why I cannot walk in the correct direction.
Yeah, I was gonna say May's not gonna be owning any Leafeons.
Yeah.
You know, I'm atoning for my sins by holding up the Sylveon right now. So how's the dungeon been going so far? Seems not too bad. I haven't seen any major scares at least.
Yeah, this has been pretty nice.
You are getting hungry, which we mentioned earlier, but you have a big apple.
I
so...
do have a big apple. Set move can't be used. We're gonna swap to Crush Claw again.
New York, baby.
That's a little scary. This should be fine. There wasn't an apple there, but I shouldn't need it. I'll take this one though.
Yeah, it's an inconvenient place. Might as well. Machamp here. Does that have the same moves as... Do all Machamps have the same moves? Also... I love
How did
Alakazam.
Alakazam have all of these? I guess Alakazam got different moves in between the two dungeons or something.
Yeah, the Alakazam's just vibing.
At least Alakazam hasn't been spamming Toxic, so you know what? Alakazam is now wholesome confirmed.
True. Alakazam not wasting as much time. Not spamming spikes.
Yes, throw those boomerangs. Don't use vibe.
Don't die.
We're going.
I'm
okay,
scared.
I'm stepping here.
Ah, this is bad.
There.
Okay.
It is very nice that rare fossils have a really big range.
Yeah.
I think what actually happened way earlier where I threw it at my partners because it was out of range, so it just picked my partner, which
Pick
is
the closest
really
target.
a bit mean, in my opinion, for the game, but I guess I can't really argue with it.
Alakazam just attacked the Steelix.
Thanks, Alakazam. Can I use Oranberry on Alakazam? Yes.
Oh, that low HP was scaring me.
Yeah. Especially because we're on floor 13.
Yeah.
It would be very not good to die at the
Yeah.
moment.
You were getting super convenient dungeon orders there too.
Okay, belly's empty. We would like to go to our items and eat a big apple.
So you picked up a Hume Seed? What does that do?
That lowers your level by 1. I would not necessarily recommend that.
That sounds incredibly useful.
Yeah.
Great for the speedrun.
Alright, last floor.
Okay. Hopefully gonna be able to finish it up quickly here without any scares.
It's our favorite layout.
Oh, it's our favorite layout, yeah.
Gonna drag it out as much as possible.
Yeah, you're gonna get it on the final room. The
Alakazam
classic
doesn't want to leave.
PMD treatment. I haven't seen you make any mistakes with the input so far. Not any huge ones at least.
I actually have been making quite a few, but they're actually not very noticeable, which
Yeah,
is kind of funny.
I was gonna say like, not any huge ones.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I've
like
seen
going
it
pretty
in
nice.
little hiccups here and there, but like not any like consecutive ones that have ended up actually impacting much. That is scary. But
We should still have, I think we should have like 2 revivers right now. The nice thing about paralysis is you can still throw rare fossils.
oh, right, that's super useful then. Also, looks like we are getting it on the final room, kind of. Almost.
Yes, this room does not want us to leave. And that is quite rude. We are
Oh,
getting
yep.
the very last room,
Yep.
aren't we?
Of course.
The very, very last
Oh.
room.
Stalling for content.
True. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Stalling out the absolute incredible content that's going
There
on
we
at the
go.
moment. And yeah.
Alright, so now we're in the very final stretch. We've got 2.5 dungeons here, is kind of what I'd call it. We have Foggy Forest, and then we have Steam Cave and like Upper Steam Cave, but it's like still Steam Cave. So we've lost our Alakazam friend. Alakazam is no longer with us, I'm sorry to say. If you were friends with Alakazam, then I guess call them. I don't know.
I guess call them.
I guess, you know, it's just nice to call your friends. It's what the Gone Couple's about, you know?
Yeah.
You haven't seen your friends in a while. I hope they're doing okay.
I was not a friend of Alakazam, don't worry. They won't be missed.
Hey, you know, Alakazam wasn't, like, unbeneficial. It was more like, I'm
Slow.
here, I'm going to annoy you slightly.
Here, I'm going to spam spikes and growl, even though I have useful
I
moves.
miss Alakazam already.
Missing Alakazam real bad. Upper.
No
How does
way.
upper work?
Chat, raise your hand if you miss Alakazam.
I don't, actually. I lied.
If you're in here, raise your hand if you don't miss Alakazam.
Okay. Yes. I would never miss Alakazam.
Counterattack. No, thank you.
Not
How
after-
many do, see, now that misinputs are up. 6 rare fossils. Okay, so I want to be, like, pretty, like, not using them as much as possible.
Yeah, you wanted a minimum of like 5, right?
Yeah. I'm going to hope that some of these last dungeons will have them. I can't necessarily guarantee they will. it's kind of interesting how often they usually end up appearing. Like, I thought with the way that this randomizer was set up that people actually like make rare fossils like part of the format because they're such a huge like component of how you play it. But they're actually not. It's just how the game randomizes the items, and it ends up producing usually a pretty sizable amount of them.
I got a lot
my
of
gosh.
moves that reduces evasive.
I do not like y'all.
This is super troll.
Less cool than Alakazam.
That does Slowpoke had like Volt Absorb?
Okay. I think so.
Or like, whatever it's like the electric water absorb. Yeah. That's super obnoxious.
Yeah.
How many floors do you have left at this point?
I should have 3, I believe.
Alright. So hopefully gonna be able to make it there, no problem.
It has been a little bit annoying because I haven't seen any link boxes yet, which is why you'll notice my moves are starting to like tear out. Oh my gosh, Pelipper, chill.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen any link boxes either. Super beneficial item. Allows you to link the moves, as we mentioned earlier. So, pretty fast. I gotta say, when I play the game casually though, not this one, but like normal PMD, I never link my moves.
I don't think I linked my moves whenever I played casually. The one thing I remember using is I don't know how to pronounce it, ginseng.
Oh yeah,
where you like
probably.
power up your move.
Yeah, no.
Gives like a little +1. That's what I remember doing a lot whenever I played PMD.
I kind of just banked on revivers and getting lucky.
Okay, it's actually kind of funny the way I played this game. I like to min-max whenever I play things, so what I'll end up doing is I'll have a giant stockpile of stuff I'm literally never going to use in my lifetime. It is not optimal if you're trying to actually play the game and like get through something, but it is theoretically optimal because you're never using anything, so you always have everything at a moment's notice, which is never going to be used.
Yeah,
So I
always
went
have
into
to-
dungeons with literally nothing, like every time.
Oh my.
I would put everything in storage.
No, that sounds unoptimal. That's not how I would do it for sure. No, I would just like stock up on revivers pretty much, and
Is this the cross layout? I don't think it is.
this is so sad.
I don't think so.
The cross layout has
I was
yet to be
hoping.
featured.
I think there was one that we might have missed. Yeah, this is not the cross layout.
I'm crying.
I'm sad. We love the cross layout.
Every time you like leave the frame, I get scared.
You got this, Totodile? Thank you.
Because you never know what the AI has.
Yeah.
Makes it so scary.
Some of the most scary things you can see are one-hit KO moves with no moment's notice and you can't do anything.
Anyone a fan of Sheer Cold?
I am not a fan of Sheer Cold. Raise your hand if you're not a fan of Sheer Cold.
Fissure fans and Sheer Cold fans rise. Is Horn Drill also a one-hit KO move in this?
Horn Drill, Fissure, Sheer Cold, Guillotine,
Guillotine, true.
Guillotine, whatever it is.
Yeah.
More fossils, very good. We would love to see that. That's going to help out. We're actually, I didn't really mention this, but we're in Steam Cave right now. This is Lower Steam Cave. This should be 8 floors. Once we get through Lower, we'll just be in Upper, and it's basically just going to be get to Groudon, win. Well, whatever Groudon is. We don't know.
Yeah.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery box.
dungeon.
Oh yeah.
That's a
They
reference.
foreshadowed it in the video game title that you were gonna randomize it.
Yes.
Every dungeon is the mystery. Wow, this game was truly meant to be randomized, huh?
Truly.
Not a rare fossil there, so
Yes.
you should probably be good at this point for the
I
rare
have.
fossil, right? You've picked up like a couple
14.
more. Yeah.
I'm still going to be a little bit stingy. I want to get to the last 8 floor. That's nice. Totodile has been pretty nice for this.
Yeah.
So the choices I was given, like from the people that were racing this, was like, hey, here's the starters we used, were Skitty, Croconaw, which would have been like replacing the Totodile, And then Togekiss. Togekiss is really good. I actually checked what Togekiss has, and it would have been really nice, but I ended up going with Skitty. And Totodile, which has been working out pretty well. We're in the last set here, so this is going to be 7 floors, and then the boss, and then we're going to end this run.
Yeah, you're looking like you're gonna be on pace for sure, so
Yeah.
this has been going pretty smoothly so far. No super major issues except for the floor you wiped on that one time. But apart from that, Infernape being pretty scary, it's not been too bad.
Yeah, this has been really nice.
So yeah, gonna be finishing up pretty shortly here, I would assume, unless the rooms get pretty bad. This is the last straight line one.
Yes, it is. It's really fun because you get to the point where it's like, oh, I know what this layout is.
Yeah. No, I recognize a lot of the layouts, but I don't know their names.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no.
They're kind of informal. I really just made them up. I don't know if they have like names by the community really. I was just like, hey, this is a beetle. It looks kind of like a beetle.
That's amazing.
I still wish there was a better name for this layout besides ladder layout. It's not a ladder. Strife really wants to call this a ladder layout. This has like been an ongoing We're not going to do anything with your pursuit. No, thank you. It's been an ongoing chronicle of calling this the ladder layout because no one has a better name for it. Can someone please in chat come up with a better name for this layout? I would love to hear your thoughts.
Do the community a service.
Los Angeles city planning layout.
All right, here we go. It's
All
Groudon
right.
time. Who is it? Who is our friend?
Who are you, Groudon?
Nice, Chinchu. That's 2,
This is a Sparkle reference.
3, cringed, 4, 1 more, and we're
No,
never mind.
no.
That's time. Wow! I was really hyped to get to show off this run, especially in person. This is a very different experience for me, and I've really had fun being here. And I hope you're all excited to see the next runs coming up. I know we've got Arceus, is that correct?
That I'm unmuted. That is correct. We'll be right back with Let's Go. Nope. Pokemon Legends Arceus. That's the L.
Let's go, Arceus.
Well,
go,
etiquette.
Arceus.
So stay tuned for that.